Hello, good evening, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Stormy, and it has been quite some time, hasn't it? Apologies for the extended absence. There has been a lot of shit going on, but we are now back. Hopefully, Dead Space 2 will resume in the not too soon, too far off future, even. In the meantime, due to a small amount of demand, I've been playing a bit of Kerbal Space Program of late, and I haven't been doing wonderfully well, so it was suggested that some people might like to actually see how badly this is going. As a short recap, we have landed successfully on the Mun, but then did not have enough fuel to leave the Mun again, so we launched a rescue mission. The less said of that one the better. We launched a second rescue mission, which landed successfully, collected the stranded Kerbals, and managed to re-establish an orbit around the Mun. It is now unfortunately out of fuel and incapable of going any further. So we're now at the stage where we need to launch a third rescue mission to collect the 4 Kerbals that are trapped here, mid-orbit, with no docking facilities. Of course, this is such a simple matter, and I've had so much experience with synchronizing orbits and EVA maneuvers from ship to ship, so this should go well. My current attempts at various spacecraft haven't exactly been brilliant, so I have taken the stock Kerbal X, added a couple of extra engines to it, with the hope that it'll excuse me, with the hope that it'll have enough juice to get there, collect them, and get back again with plenty of manoeuvres. And of course having to have at least 4 additional Kerbals along for the ride as well. Thankfully that's all that's needed for one of the hitchhiker pods which the Kerbal X here has had added to the top. The lander's removed because, well, they're not going to be needed. Some extra parachutes in order to account for the additional mass, and there's some extra rockets there with the fuel pipes going down to the, I believe it's the, was it the asparagus or cauliflower design, something like that. For looks, let's make sure it's given those, I'm not sure where they are, those weird nose cone things. Doesn't matter, anything will do. These ones will do. No, they won't. Those. Oh, go on, get on. Piece of crap. Right. In theory this should launch. Oh yeah, I can probably kill these ladders as well. There's extra weight, no point in having it. Because hey, this doesn't need to land, this is purely for rescue purposes. Batteries on there, let's leave the batteries just in case, you can never be too sure. Let's do this. Onwards ho! And let's hope nothing goes too badly wrong. For those who aren't aware, general protocol for establishing orbit, straight up till about 10 kilometers. Head to a 45-degree angle east, and keep going until apoapsis, that's the highest point of the launch, the apex as 'twere, gets to about 70,000, is it 70 kilometres or 70,000 kilometres? 70 kilometres, sorry, it's in metres, and then wait till we get there so we can burn prograde. Right, SAS on to prevent wobbles. Get ready to look at the manoeuvres there. See where we're at with those. Throttle to maximum, and let's hope nothing goes too badly wrong. Let's do this. Oh, that didn't look good! Oh shit! No. Parachute leaves. Phew! Right, well, maybe full thrust is not particularly the way to go. But hey, no one died, so it could have been worse. Let's try that again, shall we? Ha! And there was me hoping this was going to be less eventful than that. Off to a good start. Right. So let's start at, say, 2/3. 2/3 is probably a reasonable thrust start. There we go. If that fails, then sod it, maybe the extra rockets were probably excessive, is the word. We'll see. We'll see. That's better. Get up, and out of. Right. It's not rising particularly swiftly, but hey, that's okay. Those don't have any fuel. They should have some fuel, surely. They're connected right there. Doesn't go well. Maybe I didn't bugger it up. Oh well. Right. There's another two that don't have fuel there. Oh, fine. Someone's really swift. I've got it the wrong way round. Either way, it seems to be going right now. Straight up. It's not a wobble or anything, so that's looking good. I have a slight overheat there, but that should die down once these engines burn out. And we reach a high enough orbit that the air cools it down anyway. Right. We've got shit tons of fuel for this engine, which is quite nice. I'd prefer if we were going a bit quicker, but well, right. Now to manoeuvre. And lock this ass in to keep us on course. And we should be good now to switch to this view. And we keep going until the apoapsis hits 70, which is around where these lines are, where I've got some satellites flying around, and oh, I do still have some Kerbals flying around orbit. I should probably bring them back at some point. Oh well. Right, go on, you keep going. We still have... tanks are about half full, so yeah, we're still doing okay. That's still going up. Our angle is still good. That's a little better. I'm still annoyed the fuel wasn't working quite right. I think I've put a pipe in the wrong direction on that extra tank, but oh well. Time will tell. Yeah, I think I got the ordering wrong. Right, orbit is flying up. Go on, go on, go on. Keep going up to 70. And there we go. You can stop there. Right. This doesn't have... God damn, you're moving like a slow-ass bitch. There we go. Trying to bring us onto the horizon, so we're already lined up to burn prograde once we get to the apex there. Yeah, this doesn't have many manoeuvring thrusters on it. Right. A minute, let's warp time a bit so we get a bit closer. God, it's wobbling all over the fucking place. Yeah, it's probably could do with improvements, but fuck it, it's stock, who cares? Right, nearing apoapsis. Now come back a bit. I want to be online. View there. Go on. There, right. Increase the thrust, and our orbit will now, well, our angle of trajectory will now increase. We're just going to keep burning until we get a full orbit, but we're running low on the fuel there. This stage isn't going to make it, is it? Let's keep going for a mo. It's close, but no cigar. Let's quickly drop back. There we go. Second stage engaged with a much smaller engine, so it's going to take a bit more of its juice. Come on. Don't want to burn past the apoapsis because it's less fuel efficient, but hey, who cares? That's pushing us out. There it goes, look at that line flying around, and we'll see this apoapsis suddenly ping across to the other side. There's the periapsis. That gets up to 70, then we're golden. Whoosh. 71, 85. Not exactly fantastic, but it's good enough. Right. We are now in Kerbal orbit. Now we need to get from here to there. So I believe established theory is, if that's at 12 o'clock as it were, we want to be at, what was it, 4:30? So around here, about 45 degrees, to increase our orbit that away, because the Mun circles anti-clockwise, and we'll intercept an orbit there. So let's speed time a bit until we're in the right kind of position. Is that about right? That looks about right, I hope. Because if it isn't, we're a bit screwed. So, get ourselves prograde, which is the nice yellow circle there. Retrograde, which is backwards to slow us down, has an X through it. And increase the thrust, and that'll push our orbit that away. Go on, go on, go on. Out you go. Is that right? Oh, should be in theory. I hope. It doesn't use a great deal of fuel, thankfully, this engine. It's just hoping it has enough to get us back again is the problem. But if it doesn't, fuck it. That means rescue mission 4. Because again, this is rescue 3 now. Rescue 2 did succeed in getting them off the Mun at least. But hey, can't win them all. Got further than the first rescue mission, which probably less said the better. Right. Now, the further that goes out, it's going to increase rapidly as we're getting further from the gravitational pull. Let's throttle back a bit so we don't miss our intercept. There we go. Whoa, that was a bit far. Damn. We've got a 7-minute window where we're caught by gravity. Okay, let's warp through. We need to get to a certain height before we can hit the time warp. And the funky spacey music comes in. So we're... oh, no, okay, I was getting confused here. Where the fuck are you going then, huh? So... whoa, stop, 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 stop. You bastard, you were lying to me. Kill speed, right. Ugh, piece of shit. Right, we're now in the Mun's orbital stream. The yellow line shows us our true trajectory, as it were, which eventually will take us back around there. However, that is the line we're interested in right now. So, we're going to turn retrograde, because we're going too fast to be captured by the orbit. And now we're going to warp to periapsis, so we use the least fuel as possible. And from there... right, nearly. From there it will require the least fuel. Turn, you bastard! Listen to what I say. What the fuck is going on? SAS doesn't seem to want to turn off, and my controls seem to be frozen out. That's nice. Don't have any thrust either. Okay. This has gone suddenly wrong. No, I'm not docking. Orbit. Are you going to give me any control whatsoever? I can still warp. Past fucking... ah, there, right. Bastard. Piece of shit. Right. Slow that orbit down. And this should suddenly, once we get slow enough, snap us back around into an actual orbit with the Mun. There we go. Whoosh! Right. We are now in Mun orbit. Now we want to lower this. There we go. Bring us down to about 60. So we need to try and match orbits there. Oh, there's really not much fuel. I'm not enjoying this. Right. close as well, which needs to be at about 60. Oh, how are you there? You're only at 7 there. That's fine, we can deal with that. Go on. Get close. Right, whoa, there we are. Right, 3 minutes. That's cool. Let's get to retrograde again to bring the apoapsis in. I honestly have no fucking idea how I'm going to pull this off. Probably hideously badly. Get a bit closer to periapsis. There we go. Back to retrograde. And let's bring that orbit in. God, this is ridiculous. How the fuck am I supposed to find that one? Come on. Here, orbit. So come on down. That's my target. Come on, get in. Slower and slower as she goes, Jim. Some weird musical noises, things. Alright, got a very eccentric orbiting thing going on here. But oh well. Right, let's warp a bit. You never know, we might come close enough to each other at some point. I think that's a bit optimistic, isn't it? Yeah! Am I ever going to meet you? It's probably a forlorn hope. Right. I have no fucking idea what to do now. Because that's just going to keep going at about the same speed. Right. Actually, it seems to be getting further away, doesn't it? I reckon if I get closer, that's going to give us more of a... Yeah. Yes, the plan is formulating. Let's get round to periapsis again. Is definitely formulating. This is the worst. NASA would be fucking shocked with this right now. In fact, if there are any actual space rocket scientists watching, this ain't me. You know, don't hire me. I am a simple code monkey who cannot plot orbits. Right, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Right. Bring you in a bit more. Nice and tight there, because they're close enough here. Are they? Maybe? Really? I don't think so. Oh fuck. But there are points where it intercepts. So in theory, at some point, now that the orbits are a bit different and yet close enough, should maybe pass close enough to dock with them? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Target. I don't know what the fuck that does. So is that... How do I do these maneuver shit things? So target to position 1, intersect 1. Maneuver? That don't look right. So intercept points is the thing. Right. Does that mean that I'm actually... does it intersect? That bodes well. So in theory I may actually have points. Right, I'm going to intersect with you. Ah ha ha ha! Coming up on the inside. Or is that just the intersect of the orbit paths? Arse. Yeah. That didn't work so well. It should at some point in theory. It's got to happen at some point because I'm on a tighter orbit. I will catch up with it. Come on. It's got to happen at some point, surely. High up, high up. There, this looks good. This looks good. This is looking very good. Right. Let us see. We can see. Kilometers away. That's not bad at all, really. We have just enough gas. I have got the charges for the RCS. That's about it for this craft now. However, yes, we're should be gaining on me. But then the next time around I'll get closer. This is going to plan, goddammit. Right, next lap, and hopefully we should be within a good enough range to actually transfer some Kerbals. Oh, whoa, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck happened there? How the fuck did it crash into the mun? Well, okay. I'm not really sure what happened there. So... Well, I guess we should go back to the Kerbal? Yeah. I thought that was... Well, I knew it was a low orbit, but it had done a few laps already, and... fine. I suck. Anyway, we need to get you home now. I hope you've got enough juice. So... Come on, come on, come on. We need to get opposite side of Kerbal and pretty much repeat the process. However, we don't have to worry about re-establishing an orbit because we can just go whoosh straight into Kerbal itself. So that's what we want to land to. Oh no, pretty much there. Okay, so that's about right. Prograde. Swing at our boat, Captain. Ah, not too far, not too far. There we go. And I hope we've got enough juice for this. There goes nothing. Go on, have enough juice. Please have enough juice. There we go. Escape. That looks healthy. Maybe not. That's... Don't tell me I'm going to be in some really gigantic orbit. Well, we'll find out soon enough. away from the Mun towards yon planet Kerbal. Duff. Right. Back down we go. Let's get to periapsis so we use the least fuel possible. Leave our troubles behind. Come on, a bit more. Just a bit more. Come on, come by. Come by. Right, there we go. Retrograde. Heather. Pesky thing, right? And now, pray like fuck, we've got enough fuel to get down. Go on, please. That doesn't look good. That really doesn't look good. Shit. Do we have any more stages? No. No, we don't. So, that's gone. So, well, we have a hitchhiker pod, which means they have a nice supply of meals and things like that. So they'll last out here a while. Hopefully sometime we'll rejoin again with Rescue Mission 4. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.